Hi, thanks for sending the leggings file. So, as I see, there are three smart objects. I'm not sure where you purchased this leggings template or you created it yourself. So, let me investigate and explain each and every step that has to be done. So, if we put on right part, you could see there is something called a design here. However, when we open this smart object from the left back, it is something else. Let me just compare it and show you. If we could compare this to smart object, these two are different of designs. Okay. Similarly, if we open this one is of different design and size. So ideally, if we want to replace, let me just take some design and try out if how is it coming. If the leggings we want to put some designs, so I have some designs with me here. Let us try this bluebird. I'll place it over here. Duplicate it. I'm just trying to see, you know, how the end product would look if we replace it with design according to the template. Then we'll try to fix it so that it could be, uh, so that it could work with, bulk mockup as well. All good. Let us look at the part. There you go. So it has been perfectly placed. Let us do with the other part as well. Okay. So we'll close this one as well. The second part has also been, placed. And now if we go to the third part, which one is this, we'll place our design. Okay, so we have to rotate this, I guess. Okay, press Ctrl J. There we go. So this one is the perfect output that we expect, or the template expected us to output. Okay. uh, I think I could say the developer, those who designed this template, did not look into the view. Is, it he created different smart objects for a different part. What if, we could link this smart object? To link this smart object, it is very simple to do. I'll tell you how we can proceed with that. So let me see first what are the settings that the developer has applied. Okay, if you press Ctrl T, so you could see it has some distort has been applied. If we click on right click and go to warp, we'll be able to see that some warp has also been applied to this layer, isn't it? Similarly, if we go to the left part, press Ctrl T. So this is a place something simply, it has simply been pasted here with the mask option. And if we right click and go to warp, so a bit of warp is applied, nothing more, I guess. I'm not sure if it has worked with, uh, what you can say, liquify and other stuffs to make it more complicated, but we'll check that out. If everything is fine, we'll, edit this template and make sure that it works with only one smart object. That is our goal here, so that it would work with our bulk mockup. Okay, so let me just open and see. Apart from the warp, I don't think any filter or anything is applied, I guess. What do you say? If I look here, we'll press Ctrl T. Okay, so you could see a warp has been applied and it has been elongated. Okay, so pretty good. So I think what we'll do, this one is the perfect, will not play with this one. Let us first go back to the original designs that were placed, then we'll try to replicate and put this design. So I'll just press Ctrl Z for all of them. Okay, so these are the originals. Okay, so from the left part we'll create a top part and the right part, so that only one smart object replaces all. So how we are going to do this? We'll press Ctrl J to duplicate the left part. We'll put it over here top and we'll write this name top. When we press Ctrl J, what happens that the same instance of the smart object is copied. In that case, if we change that smart object, all the other smart objects would be changed. From left part again we'll press Ctrl J and we'll bring it to the right part and we'll name this right part. Now we need to make some adjustments, just like how it was done previously. So I guess the left part was perfect. Okay, I guess let us switch off all this part. This left part was perfectly fine. We'll not play with this anymore. Let us go to the top. First thing foremost, we need to replace the okay, and this one is a smart object. If you remember, it has to be why we are doing this, because this was something in a horizontal manner, you see. So we could have this one. We'll switch off this one and on the top. I don't think we need to have this. Okay, pretty good starting point, I guess. What we are trying to do, we are just trying to replace this one. If you look, this similar design, we want to put it over here. We'll warp this one. Sorry. I think it has already been warped, so I'll try to skew this. Just give me a moment. I'll just pause the video and we'll try to remove the warp effect that was already in the smart object layer. Then we are going to proceed from there. Okay, reset, I guess. Yeah, so when we press Ctrl T, on this layer, control T, we have an warp, we have an reset tool. Let us reset and see. There we go. So actually I took that pause just to find this tool, how to reset. So this one, sorry, so this one is our file. Okay, now we'll try to warp this to this setting. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go to warp, perhaps. I'm sorry, just actually I'm not quite good with the warp effect, but still I'm trying to warp it out. Just trying to giving the fold effect that it looks like it is already there. Okay, so I guess this one is fine. We'll we could remove this layer as well now. Okay, we'll remove this. Top is done. Left, we started with left back, I guess. Okay, so moving on to the right part. Okay, so right part again, we'll have this smart, replace it over here, and we'll see. Okay, so sorry, there we have it. This one is our current one. We'll see what are the settings applied. If we go to warp, not much of a setting, simple pushing and then elongating. So we'll try to just we'll have this control T, warp, reset the warp option, and perhaps change the setting to this, and you see, now we'll try to replicate this warp effect. Okay, so to do that we'll press control T, we'll go to warp. In the meantime we'll yes, we'll press control T, warp. It's not exactly, but I think it will give the results. Okay, I think this one would work. I'm not pretty sure with the right leg, but just will make sure that it works. Okay, so now what, I'm not deleting this, I'm just keeping it for testing. So we have these three layers, smart object layer that we just created, and all of these you know all of these are interlinked. So if I replace any smart object, it would work. If I double click on this one is the smart object, we'll place this design. Okay, There we go. Press Ctrl S, and there you could see all of them placed with one. So I guess everything is perfect. We can go ahead and delete this. Now you could use this template, I guess. Okay, so what I did, all the three smart objects were not linked with each other. Now that once all this smart object is linked, we could go ahead and use the smart object layer. So what I'll do, I'll just also record a quick demo for you so that you could see how to use this. We'll take this one, go to our D drive. Okay, we'll create folder, maybe we'll call it mockup leggings. We'll place the smart PSD file, design. Just for the sake of this demo, I'll take only designs that, you know, something that would, perfectly suit with the leggings. I guess this one and perhaps this one. I'll delete these designs for now. Okay, and now we'll create a new folder called export. Copy this design. Export is empty. Go to Photoshop. We'll go to File, Script, Browse. Okay, sorry. This is the latest version that I sent, that you purchased. Okay, so the first option is PSD template folder. We'll go to D drive, mockup. This one is the export location. We'll check the export. Third one is the design location. We'll select the designs. Now if you remember, we had to copy the designs and press Ctrl T and elongate to the all the area. That was because the smart object was not resized. So you could say that our smart object layer and the design files were not of the same size. So in that case, we'll have this resized design files, and we do not require PNG, I guess, because the designs that we have, these designs, they are not in transparent format. So we'll have it JPG, keep the aspect ratio, and roll bulk mockup. Now you could see the what it does. It is first creating the resizing the design files, then it will place the smart objects. For completed, and you could already find the okay. So there we have it. So what happened, if you could see, you'd say probably say that it did not place it perfectly. The reason was what let me explain you and how to fix this as well. So we open this smart object. So this is the current size, 689 and 355. We tried to, and this one is the design size, 72 dpi, 991 2037, 689 3565, 300 ppi. So we need this design files to be of this same size. It's confusing, of this size, but it is not doing that. What it did actually, if you could see, let me just go back. These are the resized files. So it did resize, but it did not resize to this size, because if we resize to this size, the aspect ratio needs to be changed, because the aspect ratio for this one and for this one is totally different. Okay, it's because of the leggings that you could find that it is confusing, but make sure that your design files are of the same size. If not, okay, the other way to fix this is, I'll just show you how to fix this. Let me go ahead and delete this file, delete this folder. We have our designs, so that we know that our we'll delete our exports which are not perfect. Again, we'll go to file, script, we'll select the bulk mockup, browse, designs, mockup legging, export location. This one is the export location, this one is the design location, and this time around we do not want to keep the aspect ratio. Okay, let it elongate, let it stretch it out. We'll keep on run bulk mockup. Again, if you could see, it is resizing the designs first. Now you could see this has been elongated, all these designs now elongated to the smart object design that we have. And we're going to go to tick, you could see the export. I guess perfectly fine exports that you were expecting. Maybe are stressed because the smart object was stressed, so in that case make sure the design files and the is of the same size of the smart object layer. So I guess that is done with this tutorial. I'm happy that this will work for you. If you have any other problem, just reply and email me. I'll be there to help you out. Thank you for the purchasing bulk mockup.